Good morning, children. This is class 6, subject social science, chapter number 1, civics. And name of the chapter is understanding diversity. So in this chapter we will learn about diversity. This is our lecture 1 of this chapter. Now, before starting any of the topic, we must know about civics. As this is our first lecture of civics, so what do we learn there in civics? It is study of citizenship. Means we learn here about the people, about the society where they are living. It makes us aware about the role of people in society. As a part of society, so how people they are working there in the society, that we learn in civics. Third is it also tells us about the role of government. As we are making government, it is governing body that people are making, and what type of rules or laws the government is making, and how those rules and regulations the people in society they are following. So all these things about people, about society, about government, we learn there in civics. So let's start with the different topics there in the lecture. The topics covered in this lecture are difference, meaning of diversity, example of diversity, diversity in India. So we will cover these topics in this lecture. Number 1, difference. First of all, what does it mean? The way that people or things are not the same, that is difference. When the things are not same, when the people are not same, that shows difference. Then difference on the basis of, that can be on the basis of language, on the basis of clothes, on the basis of festivals, looks, foods. We will start with very simple example. When you will look around you, you will see different faces. All faces, all look, they are different from each other. They are not alike. They are not same. So that shows the difference in looks. Different languages we are speaking. Different types of clothes as we are wearing. The festivals we are celebrating, they are also different. The food we are eating, that is also different. So these are different ways how we can show the differences. So the meaning of difference means when the people or things they are not same, that is difference. The next topic is diversity. What does it mean? The sense of variety that exists in the looks, religion, language, food, culture, etc. related to the different people. It means that different people they are having different looks, different religion, language, food, culture, festivals. So that is the diversity. Means different in different things when they are showing, that is diversity. So how will write the meaning? The sense of variety or the variety that exists in look, religion, language, food, festival, culture related to different people. That is diversity. Diversity, vibhinnata. In Hindi if we talk about, it is vibhinnata. The next is example of diversity on the basis of a story. Why this has been taken here? Because the story is given there in your chapter. And what is there in the story? Here basically 2 boys are given. And these 2 boys are having the same name, Samir. And one Samir who is going to school regularly, and the second one who is selling newspaper there on the road. They meet each other and they were friends. So what is given here? The difference or diversity between these 2 boys. Samir ek, that is able to speak English language. Samir do, who is not able to speak English language. The reason? Because Samir Ek goes to school and Samir Do does not go to school. Samir Ek is Hindu, Samir Do is Muslim. Samir Ek belongs to rich family, Samir Do belongs to poor family. So there it is shown the difference between these two boys, and that shows the diversity, that how these two boys are diverse from each other, but they are friends. They both are friends, they both are Samir, but diversity is shown there in the story. Okay, now I think you have understood what is diversity. Now some more examples we will take. First of all, diversity in India. So diversity in India, how will explain? India is a land of diversity. And why it is said? Because it is a country having many reasons, religions, customs, food habits, languages. If we talk about India, India is divided among different regions, different states and union territories. Different religions are here. People from different religions like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Yehudi. So these are different religions. Those are found in India. Different customs people are following there in India. And different food habits, different type of foods people are eating there in India. Languages also, different languages. Even government, if we talk about the national languages, 22 languages the people are speaking. So here if we talk about Indian diversity, it is proved that India is a land of diversity, and on the basis of different examples we can prove it. Here in India, different religion, different custom, different food habits and languages the people are having. So we can say that India is a land of diversity. Now we will take some examples of diversity in India itself. So these examples will make you clear that how the diversity is shown there in India. If we take example of language, here in India, different languages are spoken by different people. For example, Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati, etc. If we talk about religion, India is known as a secular country where all the religions are treated equally. All the people from all religion, they are equal. So here different religions are present in India like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, etc. If we talk about festivals, this is said that India is a land of festivals, and different people, different religions, they are following, they are celebrating their different festivals there in India. Like Holi, this is the festival of Hindus. Eid, the festival of Muslims. Christmas, the festival of Christians. Guru Purab. So these different festivals, they all are celebrated there in India. Again it is showing the diversity in India. Foods, different type of food people are eating there in India, like dal chawal, idli dosa, and so on. Different foods we are eating there in India. So again it is showing diversity in India. If even we can take some more example, like if we talk about the greeting of the people to each other, when we greet the people, so in different part of India, the people are using different words. If we talk about Punjabis, they basically when they meet each other, they speak Sat Sri Akal. If we talk about Hindus, basically they speak the word Namaste. If we talk about Muslims, they speak different another word. So that we are talking about here the diversity in India. So these are some examples that we have taken for showing Indian diversity. And even these are not sufficient. We can take more example. Different example for Indian diversity we can take here. Okay, now I think you have understood about Indian diversity by these examples. Now, in this lecture, we will take homework. And what questions that you will take? Number 1, draw up a list, means make a list of different festivals celebrated in your locality. Here you will write the names of festivals that you celebrate in your locality where you are living. And the second part of the question is, which of these celebrations are shared by members of different regional and religious community? Means if in your locality some other community, some other religious communities are living, so how they are taking part in your celebrations and how you are taking part in their celebration. So here you will write firstly the name of festivals that you celebrate, and then you will write how the different religious communities they take part in your celebrations. The second question that you will attempt, what do you mean by diversity? Here you will write the meaning of diversity. The third one, explain Indian diversity by giving examples. Here you will write at least 5 examples. Different examples we have already discussed. So here you will explain Indian diversity by giving at least 5 examples. So this is homework for this lecture. Now we will discuss the solution for the homework of previous lecture. Our previous lecture was lecture number 3 of chapter 1 history. So there the homework, different questions were assigned to you. So let's see the answer. First was define them. Archaeology, the first word. The study of remains of the buildings, paintings, sculpture, etc. is called archaeology. Means it is the study of remaining things of the past, that is known as archaeology. The second word was archaeologist. The people who study the remains of buildings and objects made and used in the past. Means the people who are studying the remains of different things from the past, they are known as archaeologists. The next word, biography. It is the story of a person's life written by someone else. For example, Prithviraj Raso written by Chandbardai. Here it is the story of Prithviraj Chauhan and written by Chandbardai. So it is biography. The next word is autobiography. It is a story of a person's life written by the person himself or herself. For example, Tuzke Babar. It is written by Babar himself. So it is autobiography because it is a story of Babar's life and written by Babar himself. So it is known as autobiography. The second question that was assigned, it was make a list of all the objects that archaeologists may find. So here we will write different things that archaeologists found as evidences for learning the past. Archaeologists found different things like tools, weapons, pots, pens, ornaments and coins. And after the study of all these things, they are able to know about the past. The third question, what were used in the ancient times to write manuscript? As we have done the meaning of manuscript, it is the handwritten text or document from the past. So, what was used to write these manuscripts? Palm leaves and bark of trees were used in the ancient times to write manuscripts. So this was the homework given in previous lecture. Now thank you. Have a nice day.